We have a huge New York Rangers lineup update. Take a look at it today in this video, as well as some other updates just involving, other players and stuff like that around the Rangers organization. Starting off here, though, taking a look at the Igor Shesterkin stuff because it's looking a little worse than maybe originally thought. I mean, obviously, it seems like he's day-to-day right now. He did practice yesterday, but he didn't practice for too long. Just kind of came in for some light work, then went to the locker room while obviously Jonathan Quick and Louis Domingue were still out there practicing. So that's not the best sign, obviously. You don't want to see that, but it is what it is. This is at least some time for Igor to kind of, take a break, get some rest, get some extra energy in him. I mean, he's going to have a long season here, and we know that. He's the number one guy, so, I mean, the team should be fine for right now. We got up to a great start. I'm not too worried if he has to miss an extra couple games. I think this team will be fine. Jonathan Quick has been phenomenal so far. Louis Domingue, if he has to play a game, I think can be good enough. I mean, maybe not against some of the top tier teams in the league. He might struggle, but I think if we're playing some all right team or something, he should do good enough to keep the Rangers at least in the game, right? I mean, obviously, any team can be any team on any night, but I think Louis Domingue is a good enough third-string goalie to come in and here or there, when he's playing, he should be good enough to keep the team in the game. And that is what matters most, especially when you are a backup or third-string goalie, is keeping the team in the game. You're not expected to steal the game, but you got to give him a chance to win it. I think Louis Domingue can do that for the Rangers. And now taking a look, though, at kind of the big news here in this video, the big lineup update here. Things have changed, obviously, with Filip Chytil and Adam Fox being out. Things have changed. Guys have gotten called up, and guys are getting spots. And let's take a look at the lines here. So for the forwards here, we have the top line is new. Kreider, Zibanejad, and Blake Wheeler. This was kind of one of the lines that I kind of predicted, or one of the lines that I did a few different predictions and stuff, but this was kind of one of the lines that I kind of thought could work pretty well, was Kreider, Zib, and Wheeler. Obviously, Wheeler has gotten off to a horrible start. He's been bad, has not shown a whole lot for this team, so I think this could be a good change-up for Wheeler. I mean, Kakko has not played great, I wouldn't say. I think Chytil and obviously Lafreniere, Chytil up until the injury, obviously, they both, I think, have taken that extra step forward in their game, their overall game, two-way offensively, defensively. I think both Chytil and Lafreniere are both taking a big step up, or at least a decent step up in their overall play. Kakko, I don't know if I can say the same. I think he's been, okay. I don't think he's been absolute trash, but I definitely don't think he's taken another step forward. Might even taken a little step back. So this is a fine move, honestly. Bring him down to the third line. Try and get Wheeler going. I mean, Wheeler finally got his first point the other night. He has not been great so far, although he's signed for the minimum pretty much, right? He still has not been great. So hopefully he can get going here. Maybe heat up playing on this top line here with Kreider and Zibanejad, two extremely talented players, and having a playmaker like Wheeler. Wheeler has been a consistent 50, 60 assist kind of guy over his entire career pretty much. So having this kind of a playmaker added in with Zibanejad and Kreider, I think could work well because we know Zib and Kreider, especially Kreider this year, are amazing goal scorers. I mean, absolutely amazing goal scorers. Kreider, I think he's going to have another 40-goal year this year. So we have two great goal scorers. Pairing him with Wheeler should be a good combo there. Then you have the second line, Panarin, Trocheck, and Lafreniere. Same thing. Nice. Laf's been good. Trocheck's been good. Obviously getting the move up since Chytil went down with the injury, but this should be a good second line there. Then the third line of Cooley, Bonino, and Kakko. Kind of interesting there. Obviously, I kind of figured it would be Gaudreau maybe jumping up, but they decided to go with Bonino on that third line there. So interesting there. We'll see what happens, obviously, come game time, but a very interesting move there. Cooley on that third line with Bonino and Kakko obviously getting dropped down because Wheeler made the move up to the top line right wing spot. So nice little line there. Two young guys centered by the old kind of veteran guy and Bonino. And the fourth line of VC, Gaudreau, Pitlick, just, a solid little fourth line there. Not too bad at all. And then taking a look at the decor here, we have Miller and Trouba. Nice. I like that top pair. That's kind of what I predicted was going to happen was, obviously, like we've seen in the past, Miller and Trouba jump up to that top D pair. Second D pair of Lindgren, Gustafsson. I like that. That's what I kind of thought would happen as well. Lindgren being the more defensive guy, Gustafsson being more the offensive guy. Could be a good matchup there. But then we have on that third pair, Jones and Schneider. I hate that. Really don't like it. I know there's not a whole lot they could do right now. They could call up someone else or something like that, change some things around, but I just don't like this because we've seen it already this year. They have been pretty terrible together. Jones and Schneider, Zach Jones and Brady Schneider, they have been awful this year together. In the past, they've been okay together the last couple of years here and there when Jones have gotten the call up. They've been all right together, but personally, from what we've seen this year, I do not like them together. I don't think it's going to work. Hopefully it does. I want to see it work. I kind of thought going into this year that this could be a potential D pair, that third D pair for the Rangers that could work decently. Obviously, we have not seen that so far. Jones has been pretty atrocious when he's been up with the Rangers this year. He has not shown a whole lot. Schneider has been solid. He hasn't quite taken that step up from last year, but he's still been solid this year, so that is a good sign. But Jones and Schneider together, we've already seen it. It has not been good. Defensively, this is a liability. And, Schneider, I think, is good enough to hold his own. But when you're pairing him with a kind of defensive liability in Zach Jones, maybe Zach Jones can later down the road be a better defensive guy in the NHL. But for right now, I just don't think his overall defensive game is good enough, especially to be paired with a guy like Schneider, who is a young guy, who is inexperienced. I don't think that's a good D pair. That could be a liability. So we'll see if things change, obviously, later on before the game. But either way, right now, these are the lines we've seen in practice yesterday, so we'll see what happens there. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for daily New York Rangers content. I post every single day. So if you're a Rangers fan, this is the place to be. Definitely smash that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to comment down below your guys' thoughts on these lines and the injuries that we've seen to Igor, Foxy, and Chytil. Obviously not great, but this team is still good. We've been off to a great start, and this team should be in a good place once those guys come back. Anyways, thanks for watching, and see ya.